Can't sell house is at an all-time high on Google search right now. Let's break down the possible reasons. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'm Shirley with Shirley's Real Estate Group at John L. Scott. I've been helping clients across the Puget Sound for over 27 years, and this is the show where we talk real. Buying and selling real estate, that is. I was just looking at the latest data and online searches. The phrase "can't sell house" just hit an all-time high, so I thought I would do a video on that. In my last video, we walked through the 5 biggest mistakes sellers are making right now. Well, it looks like those mistakes are catching up with people. If you're sitting there right now with a home on the market, no bites, no offers, I want you to take a deep breath. You are definitely not the only one feeling this way. But here's the thing, just because searches are up doesn't mean houses aren't moving. Homes are selling every single day in the Puget Sound. If yours isn't one of them, it's not the end of the road, it's just time to pivot. You've tested the market and the market is responding. When you're at a loss, we go to Google search, but an online search engine is the last place you should go for your answers. Why? Because a search engine doesn't know your neighborhood, it doesn't know your floor plan, and it certainly doesn't know your local market. An algorithm can give you a list of tips, but only an expert agent can actually diagnose what's happening. In my 27 years of doing this, I found that when a home is stuck, it almost always comes down to one or a mix of these 3 things. First up, presentation. Buyers will compare everything. Remember a few years ago when buyers would overlook a hole in the wall just to win the bidding war? Those days are gone. Today's buyers are scrolling through dozens of listings in minutes. They're comparing your kitchen, your lighting, your curb appeal side by side with every other house in the area. If your home feels dated or cluttered, they're clicking next before they even finish their coffee. You don't need a full renovation, but first impressions matter again. Clean spaces, neutral colors, and professional photos are the price of admission right now. If you don't have a good online presence, they just click to the next one and yours gets passed by. Second, pricing. If the price isn't compelling, it's not selling. This is a hard one to hear. What your neighbor sold their house for 2 years ago, that's ancient history. Buyers are incredibly budget conscious right now. As chief economist at Cotality says, for sellers, the days of pricing aggressively and expecting instant offers are largely over. Homes that are well priced and well presented will still sell, but pricing discipline matters more than it did during the boom years. Buyers are budget conscious right now. If your home is priced based on outdated expectations instead of the current demand, buyers will still look at your house online, but they likely won't write an offer, or they'll make an offer that you think is too low. Pricing too high for this market is one of the top things sellers miss the mark on today. And those who aren't willing to meet the market where it's at, or at least entertain the offers coming in, are going to find their momentum completely stalled. And third, access. If buyers can't see it, they can't buy it. This sounds simple, but it kills momentum every time. If you're restricting showings to evenings only or requiring 24-hour notice, you're shrinking your buyer pool. In a market with more options, buyers will skip the difficult house. If they can't see it, they can't buy it, period. If your listing feels stuck, it's not a sign you shouldn't sell. It's the market giving you feedback, and feedback is powerful when you use it right. Instead of searching Google, sit down with your agent and ask some hard questions. What are buyers actually looking for right now? What is the honest feedback from our showings? And most importantly, why do you think it hasn't sold yet? And if your agent doesn't know, hasn't followed up on the showings, or isn't staying in communication, that right there is feedback too. Listen to it. That conversation will give you more clarity than 1,000 search results. So question, are you curious what's going on in your neighborhood? Click on the link in the description for an instant look at homes for sale in your area. And if you'd like a list of recent solds in your area, let me know. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay ahead of the Puget Sound market. Until next time, keep dreaming big and aiming high.